Thompson, down low. Curran with a steal. And up the court come the Pistons on the break. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, BA.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Now here's Dosunmu. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu with it. Now guarded by Durham. Dosunmu can't hit.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to get hurt.
Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Durham is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, BA. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
That one goes.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Here's Ivy. Out to Harris. Duran with a screen on Williams. To the inside. And Duran with the basket. On the assist by Harris.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. 8-point game. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Giddey. Now Williams. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
Yeah, great find by Giddey. A tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Here's Duran. And that dunk by Duran.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Dosunmu. And Cunningham pulls it down.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the dunk by Duran.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Vucevic, screen on Ivy. It's White with a drive. And a layup falls.
Just a nice decision by White. Taking it himself off the screen.
And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-6 run. Cunningham against Giddey. And here's Harris outside. The shot comes out. The Bulls trail by 8. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer. Whether the Bulls would stick with Billy down at the time. He also received some interest from the Knicks. That was cleared up. The organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. He cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. In Chicago, a whole new group out there. Walker, he's checked in for the Pistons. Holland comes in for Thompson. And so it's Ball with it. Brings it up to the Bulls. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing a short straw in the season series last year.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Buzelis. Over Cunningham. Buzelis' shot is good.
Well, you can see Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Ivy outside. Back to Cunningham. Holland for 3. That won't go. This is his first shot of the game. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
Great way to end the quarter.
The 3 from Ball. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Holland. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early.
Bulls trail by 10. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Oh, what a beautiful feed. Leads to a monster jam.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
Here's Holland. Shoots. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And And look at what we've seen from Detroit. What do you guys think?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Marcus Sasser. Walker out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Holland.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Walker. And then jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Out to the wing. Lots of room. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Ball looks over the floor. Basket counts. Ball's got his first basket of the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. Liddell's checked in for Smith. And a switch here also for Detroit. Simmons checked in. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. After seeing a franchise player like Doncic traded, do you think there's anyone really untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, B.A., made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Stewart outside, fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to lead over.
Here's Ball, outside Hurd. White on the wing, defended by Thompson, and stolen by Stewart. And here's Cunningham outside. It's deflected.
When it comes to contested shots, Gonzalez is showing us that he's got great time.
Duran, he's checked in for Detroit.
Jalen Duran.
Here's Sasser. Harris outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Thompson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jalen Smith.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim, temporarily limited points.
All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
This game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
The Bulls trail by 12, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Kate Cunningham is leading the way for this Pistons team. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said that he shows belief in his teammates, and that's what leadership is. He's with you during the good and the bad. That gives the rest of his team more comfort and confidence. Back to you.
Establishing the mindset. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duran flat out a brick ball around the rim.
Good work there as it goes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams finds Vucevic. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds now.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with a great touch.
Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Kate Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A. on any given night, Kate can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
The Pistons lead by 17. Pass to Thompson. From deep. Chicago with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. That's a shot typically makes. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
At least on that side of it, that's one way to lead the back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And a dunk by Duran.
And if Duran decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get his way?
Vucevic, screen on Cunningham. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. Duran with a rebound. Thompson left side. A quick shot there. It's off target. And Giddey is getting the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 17. Comes up empty down low. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Thompson. Pass to Duran. And there's the whistle. Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
17 seconds left to play in the first half. Giddey against Cunningham. And here's Ivy from the arc. Knocks down the Ivy's got 6.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting it in work.
Well, they're making something very difficult.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it would be. Physicality and determination are winning recipe. Taking a closer look at the first half matchup.
Thanks for joining us. Time to
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game, great performance by Kate Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Giddey is the one. White by his side is the 2. It's Williams and Vucevic at the 4 and the 5. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage.
He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a weight on him. And Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Inside. Tip. Pass to Duran. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his fourth assist with that last one. Well, Chicago's shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. From Pete Giddey. Knocks down the ball. 7 points in the game.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
To the middle. And a dunk by Duran.
That's a great look. His teammates on the move, put it right where it needed to be.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Bulls trail by 21. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Giddey. And he's knocked off course by the D. So the foul is called, and he'll shoot free throws. Offensive efficiency is soared in recent seasons. So what does that do to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Here's Dosunmu, down low. Chicago passing it around. Outside, Williams. Pass to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And they call it a illegal screen. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. The fourth spot held by Kate Cunningham.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Takes one from 10 feet. Harris misses. The Bulls trail by 19. Well, you need a real big-time star to win in this league. And Grant, the Pistons have that in Kate Cunningham.
Oh, my NBA. It took until year 4 for him to really break through. Already a player who can impact the game in so many ways, but when his numbers go up across the board, that's doing something special.
White against Ivy. To the inside. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Pistons in transition. Here's Harris. And a foul call all the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's a really nice job that time. Drawing the defense and Harris earning that whistle.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys. The free throw drops for Harris. Well, Grant Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
I think it's reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having NBA games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
And that's good. Giddy's got 11.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Out to Thompson. Trying his run from deep. Again, the miss by Pistons. Bulls trail by 21. Vucevic has to get it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be heading to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dayton.
Seeing Giddey challenge defenses like this, making them compromise in the process.
For Chicago, who's Ellis checked in for Williams, and it's Lonzo Ball in for the shoot. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Sasters checked in. Back to Ivy. A minute 15 left in the third. And here's Harris outside. Offensive board. That shot off. Well, the Bulls shooting pretty well at 45%.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looks like a schoolyard playground right there. Minute 32 left in the third quarter of the game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Guys, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Ball. The rebound by Detroit. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Harris misses.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
And it's Giddey missing. The Pistons lead by 7 feet. Pass to Ivy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ivy's got 8.
Just finding room to go inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Detroit has got nothing to fall here on the third. 0 for 4. And Harris throws it down.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Detroit Pistons sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up a lot. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Marcus Sasser is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Walker, and it's Holland in at the 3 spot.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game after all these years. It's still the most difficult set to defend.
Now here's Walker. He's covered closely. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Sasser. No good on the triple. The Bulls trail by 19. Here's White. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons shooting a nice 50% for the game. Sasser with the ball. Started down by ball. Sasser can't hit.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Cunningham passes to Walker. Cunningham outside. The kick out to Walker. The shot good. On the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 5th assist in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stat for the Pistons.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet. And it's come up big a few times for them.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Look at who's out there now for Chicago. Smith comes in for Collins, and Giddey subbed in for Hurst. Sasser gets the bucket.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let it get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end, just brutal. It can't happen.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is now. And in recent years, we've seen a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better able to handle all that material.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt, they're going to get an opportunity sooner.
Giddey into the lane. It's tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Durant, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Ivy with the ball. And it's Giddey picking him up. Oh, nice shot by Ivy.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Cunningham, right side. Pass to Ivy. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Now Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside. Back to Thompson. Fires the three. Out to Harris. For three. Knocks it down from distance.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they're hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup and give them.
Here's Giddey. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. That's Giddey production so far.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Here's Cunningham. Smith with the rebound.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Giddey against Cunningham. Giddey passes the ball. Back to Giddey. 6 on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off the shot here. Smith. Good D by Cunningham. Here's the Pistons with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of ball, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt.
So this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Durant.
Well, he was all over the place out there, creating turnovers. Quick hands, quick feet, nothing was getting past him.
Sasser outside. Pass to Holland. Hey, puts up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clock. Here's Giddey. And again, no good by Chicago. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. Stewart, right side. And he makes it the layup.
And he came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
So we see the Pistons taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed. It was in enemy territory. They controlled the game and took the lead. We'll see.
All right, thanks, Alec. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of
Shoot.
bringing nothing to the table but his hunger. Remind me when I was 30 years younger. All season veteran, long hot summer. Chick on my arm, she a strong box runner. Top aiming for the stars. If you choose, save it for the bars. Grapes for the fruit fight, save it for the jars. Jam there, made me famous for the cars. Certified stunner. This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, show you new color. I'm a certified stunner to the max. Certified stunner. This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, show you new color. I'm a certified stunner. Back when I was young and too brave, my arms too short to box without a face. Now I beat the block of two ways. So don't punch like that's they can't invade. Type of hit you can't stage. Go left and sometimes face. Then my corner say, then the ring. Autograph my birth certificate, told the doc submitted, that's like. Know the coast with it, going coast to coast with it. Every coast, the most wanted on the mic. It's the immigrant, black and black. The villages, I envision this. Then I'm dust up, Pacifica. So your head and have to certificate that the leader. Certified stunner. This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, show you new color. I'm a certified stunner to the max. Certified stunner. This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, show you new color. I'm a certified stunner. Dustmen and fuss, one shade, she gets good. They act tough, trust no results. Slither in the cup, when the lunch snakes hidden in my gut. I see a fraud thing, crowns on a false king. Balls on the offspring, still chasing little dreams. Homie Kazoya, I can hold you. Transforming sheep into bull. Used to play hide and seek, now I see what they hide. Trying to desert, it's like we ain't want a piece of the pie. When it come to rubber rules, I'm certified. When it come to walk with God, I'm certified. Every time I step in the booth and up in some wrong, let me know the laws, cause we never certified. This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, show you new color. I'm a certified stunner to the max. Certified stunner. This is a certified stunner. Did enough to live twice, show you new color. I'm a certified stunner. 365, 365, 365, all the time, 24/7, 365, 365, I'm trying to get my life together, leave these alone. Pray to God I can leave this space, get more than home. Baby, please don't leave it every day. Hard, I'm tired about me. I'm top like provolone. I'm trying to run the dishes up at the same time. I call you picking up. What the these people be on? I just went my CA. You still be on the phone. Need a bag, put my focus on. He tried to hit my heart. We told on. So many bad up in here. Which one of them? Same court that the Lakers on. I'm all in, baby girl, my people alone. Do you love me? Do you trust me? Say you got my best, that people got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, resist them. That's corrupt. I'ma get back even if I get trust me. Sit in, I'm keep back in the cup. Look your in the eyes, tell my he can't hold me. If I take him to my house, look, playing mind games, trying to trick my mind. You block me, I won't call you back. I promise you some love. Hit the gas, you hit that round, daddy. I'm talking way for the time, baby. Why ain't got no hits, so you got guess what time is. Promise to stay down with it until my go blind. Told you I'm done with all that shit, stop that crying. Same thing I said the last time, but they ain't. I told y'all about that again, man. So you on my way, but I'm still, hey, yeah. Want you another brother, but you just be on what I ain't done. Yeah, shit on you, want you to really do your love, man. Do you trust me? Say you got my best, that paper got you on me. Can I keep it real for a second, baby? Would you judge me? I can't lie, I ain't gonna say receipts though. That could run me. I'ma get back even if I get trust me. Till then, don't keep back in the cup. Look your in the eyes, tell him I say he can't with me. If I take him out house, that look stone. Yeah. Let me see what type of vibe we got. Yeah.
And the winner is Black Boy Bags.
I went glacier, just because we were patient. Put in take it. She know I got paper. Don't go big on none of my we all amazing. We all got iron chains on, but this not. Rolls, got scratches. Black boy, I got balls. Tattoo my bones with a bad pro. Make a machine. Cats, Jack, I go feed. Skillers at the birds singing like bees. Out of here with the moss. I ain't going with my dogs. Rocket bottles through the atmosphere. Ain't doing first dog.
Lucy, does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. Our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
Let's check out the starting lineup. They've got Walker Kessler. Giddy is out there with on 3. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Dosunmu in a pitcher spot. And for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero. Sliding in.
It's the top line, double-edged drifting. Then you know I came with it. If she cute with the lip shutting like missiles, act right, you can get a neat sign central. For all the drive side, got a license, they hop up out the pot and get your top rhyme. We survive, you can only catch a whiff. Locked in way before the top 10. When I had the money, check shades in the wire rim on a different way that I can't get the game on when I level it.
60 inches, number 5. If
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Mark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForge is our reporter. And then here's a look at what's coming up for the Orlando Magic. On Monday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be their sixth contest of the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
And now the opening lineup in Chicago. Rui Hachimura is out. And it's Josh Giddey, and it's Walker Kessler, and it's Reeves in the shooting guard. And for the Magic, Wagner and Carroll, lethal front court pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell, and it's Carter at the center position. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about what coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together, and if they can produce consistent results.
Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Clock is at 3. Here's Suggs. No good on his first attempt of the game. Chicago with the ball. Reeves, the pass to Kessler. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Can't hit from in close. Ben Carroll outside. Pass to Carter. Now Wagner. Now Ben Carroll. He's covered by Dosunmu. Suggs outside. The three is up. And it's Chicago with a board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Stolen by Carter. To the paint. 10 feet away. Ben Carroll no good. All right, Clark, let me ask you this. What can other big men learn from Wendell Carter Jr.?
I like his steadiness. He's shown a maturity since he's been in the league. He doesn't seem to get too high or low emotionally. You need fire and competitiveness and physicality to play down low, but you still have to control yourself, and I think he does a good job.
Now here's Suggs. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Clock at 6. Here's Carter. That's in. Coming off an assist from Ben Carroll.
This is what makes Ben Carroll a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen rolls.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 3 so far. Suggs against Giddey. Inside. Hachimura. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Caldwell. Back to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
And so Wagner will bring it up for the Magic. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago
is facing a conference opponent that bested them last season. This will be a big test for both sides.
You got to look at these two teams who seem to perhaps be on the verge. So it's going to be those pecking order games and try to get some separation.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. That was easy there.
Look at who's out there now for Orlando. Matase checked in for Carter. Black comes in for Wagner. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Now here's Giddey. Great D that time from Suggs.
That's the plan to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's the best. They can live with him.
Grant at 6'10", 250. Ben Carroll is a guard. Big man foul.
Yeah, because he has a great game, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays fully.
Howard checked in for Orlando. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. In transition. Giddey passes to Hachimura. Anthony right side. Orlando again missing.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
Suggs with it. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Reeves against Anthony. Outside Reeves. Gobert with a screen on Anthony from deep. Reeves. Orlando with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
Defensively, they weren't up to the task. Didn't play as a cohesive unit, and it really hurt them. And, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Giddey. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player. Not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both.
That's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
No good. It could go. The shot misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic out front, up 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted areas. Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paulo Banchero, the third player, aged 22 and younger, has 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through the first 3 NBA seasons. The other two, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
A star on the rise. Shams, appreciate the report. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Austin Reeves. He's out there with Chris Paul. Rudy Gobert is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Liddell in at the power forward. Here's the three. Orlando gets it back. Wagner on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Batadze, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up, making a name for himself. Goga Batadze. What do you like about him, Clark?
Well, you start with that wingspan and his basketball IQ. I mean, anytime he's near the rim, he's a problem at both ends. He's got a knack for throwing the ball in the paint, and again, you just can't overlook that size and length.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. Number 5, the Bulls.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want good shots, they want great shots. And collectively as a team, that's what they seek out.
And Grant, we're talking about certain players. We hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Now here's Paul. No point yet. Unloads. The Bulls with another miss. And let's send it over to Allie Force.
Thanks, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back over to you, Brian.
A new school approach. Thank you, Allen. Now here's Black. Pass to Wagner. Puts up a three. Sinks it from distance. Wagner's got himself on the board with a three there.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
So for the Magic, Banchero comes in for Howard, and it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. Then for Chicago, Kessler, he's checked in for Liddell. The Sumu comes in for Moody, and Giddy subbed in for Chris Paul. Gobert, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. An offensive rebound and Rudy Gobert specialist, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. You know, B.A., even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board.
Known as the silent tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And yep, it's good.
You're pushing the pace, Giddy using some speed to get his shot.
And Carroll, screen on Reeves. Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Orlando needs to get off the shot here. Suggs, no good. 2 minutes. Bulls trail by 12. It's Giddy on the way. Black defending. Giddy passes to the Sumu. Here's Kessler. Still without a bucket. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Wagner with a steal. And it's Orlando on the break. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Deflected! It's Giddy on the way. Black defending. Outside Reeves. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Black.
Yeah, and the defense is really good at tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Suggs. That shot, no good. Reeves with some nice D.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Back to Giddy. Launches a 3. Outside Reeves. The 3 is in. Pure from 3-point range. Reeves has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wagner outside. Orlando moving the ball around. And Batase gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Caldwell Pope comes in for Wagner. A big substitution here for Chicago. Hachimura is checked in for Rudy Gobert. Moody comes in for Sumu. Collier, he's checked in for Reeves. And Dante DiVincenzo in for Giddy.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim and make it look easy.
DiVincenzo pass to Kessler. And the foul call on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left in the second period. Some room here for Suggs. Man, it's slammed in by Carter.
I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
And stolen by Suggs. With 4 on the clock. It doesn't go that time.
Well, with his solid mini-game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And so it's Orlando liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break.
Poor communication, Orlando. They've been out of sync offensively. You can feel the frustration building. Man.
And let's look at some. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we dive into the second half, and we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Wendell Carter with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Bancaro and Carter Jr. make up the front court. On the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the 1. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Here's Reeves. The Magic making their last shot. And it's Giddey missing. Up top, Bancaro. He's covered by Dosunmu. And it's Wagner missing.
You wonder where was the defense that they got lucky.
Caldwell Pope. The pass to Wagner. Back to Caldwell Pope. Wide open. Yep, that one goes. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, this is Caldwell Pope's game. A very quick and effective shooter off the catch.
Giddey passes to Kessler. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Caldwell Pope against Reeves. Pass to Dosunmu. No good with the triple. Orlando leading by 19. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up now to the force.
Thank you. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Back to you guys.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Kessler.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. They get it back. Here's Carter. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Giddey scanning the floor. And the shot goes. Giddey's got 6 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Many players have size. So what makes Rudy Gobert such a good interior defender, Clark?
Well, size is part of it, clearly, B.A., but timing is the big thing. And then awareness, recognition of what the situations are and being able to adjust your body position accordingly. And then anticipation. Timing and anticipation, awareness, those are the things that make really good defenders.
Foul called on Jalen Suggs. That's his third foul so far. Orlando making some changes. Batase's checked in for Carter. And Black subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Pass to Giddey. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The 7-footer plus Rudy Gobert goes up and makes it hurt coming down.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Now here's Bancaro. Batase screen on Hachimura. That's good from Batase on the assist from Bancaro. Batase's got his second basket. Reeves against Suggs. Reeves, pass to Dosunmu. Outside Giddey. Pass to Gobert. Hachimura outside. And stolen by Bancaro. Black, right side. Now Batase. Bancaro left side. 5 on the clock. Fades and shoots. And it's Orlando with another.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Here's Giddey. Pass to Reeves. There's the 3. Orlando with the rebound. Now Bancaro. And it's Orlando on the break. Good. And Carroll's got 6 here in the quarter. Transit.
I still did numbers in this game. Only thing changed is the tail numbers on the plane. Retired, but chain watch plane. Now do, but baby, I don't judge your thing. I'm a king, you won't see me drop no tears. Back to back, white crews, like veneers. Came in this game, thinking it was my peer. Broke my heart, I ain't know they was that weird. Give you they word, they be breaking that so. Do that in the streets, cause eventually you seeing me. That's why I be in the crib game and on D&D, cause you can't play with me and not let you see the beast in me. Call saying fan deal, they go, back you me like that and make up for the rainy days. Can't be on the court, NBA coaches take my game away. Catch you on that freeway, we reenact. You hear me? Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to start from zero and make it out of the deep. Remember being young, seeing pops on streets. Now I'm trying to put bodies in seats. You hear me? Hold up. Who ain't rocking with me? Tell them to play with their life. Fumble their college degree. Don't tell them and still be solid as me. Do years then drop a hit the day of release. You hear me? Hey, I got ahead of them. I should have listened. I turned back and tried to rest. See you start hating cause I got ahead of you. I ain't tripping. That they gon' stop this chat on my. You hear me?
Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap doors, who go harder than them and never let it off before. Who got you poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like I did all the chores. Life's the rich till I divorce it. Go left and pull the bread out the floor. Now, who hot, who not? Tell me who flop, who sell out the tours, who rap doors, who go harder than them and never let it off before. Who got you poking their head out the door, getting paid every week like I did all the chores. Life's the rich till I divorce it. Go left and pull the bread out the floor.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll take on Karl-Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And that matchup against the Celtics, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizichek. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Young in at the point.
Well, credit to Johnson for making the steal that got them started in transition.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
Here's Reeves. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
Now here's Giddey. Coming off a 12-point first outing.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Young, no other round. That 3 off the mark.
Not a problem. That's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Pass to Kessler. It's up a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Young from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young with the steal. Pass to Rizichek. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Reeves, and he dunks it down.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressive.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Ricochet. Outside Daniel. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that. Getting in there, fighting through the defense.
Ayo Dosumu is checked in for Rudy Gobert. I'm told now by our producer, do we have guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you think?
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to plug in for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
Good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. The Hawks star Trae Young and Coach Quinn Snyder are both very close. Young said that's the type of relationship we have. It's not forced, it's just genuine. We both want to see each other succeed. We know we need each other and everybody else around us. Back to you, Kev.
A good partnership. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Pass to May. Here's Gay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Even after pivoting towards their youth, the Hawks last season had an improved record.
Yeah, they traded away lots of rotation benches, but the young fellas showed they were ready to step in. This group didn't miss a beat.
And the Hawks making a change here. Ricci's checked in. Now here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Reeves. And here is Hachimura. Lock at 6. No good from outside. The Hawks leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Gay. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
Here's Hachimura. No good from outside. Got the defender off. Must get the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Timmy. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Bulls have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game.
Truly a dozen-man new guy. Giddey helps the whole team with his passing ability.
And the Hawks making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Well, Josh Giddey, an outstanding playmaker. We know that, Coach. Are we calling him a point forward or a 6'8" point guard?
To me, Kevin, he's a pure point guard at 6'8". This guy's got great size, but he's most comfortable with the ball in his hands, making plays for other people and running an offense. He can handle and pass as well as anyone.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
Austin Reeves out there with Collins. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Dosumu. And it's Kessler in at the force line. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, Maine, still yet to score. Pass to Gay. A three-pointer is right on target.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Collier. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you first.
I mean, the game started coming fast
clicking furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how he made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action. Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Quentin Post comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Moses Moody in for Walker Kessler. Bulls trail by 6. Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by Johnson. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here over the second quarter.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Collier. Lofton with the rebound. Here's Krejci. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Chicago making a switch here. Paul's checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. The Hawks again can't hit. Bulls trail by 6. Shoots the 3. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to Moody. Paul surveying the floor. Misses the 3. And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Moody. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Young. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Daniels. And Moody pulls it down.
It doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Paul for 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
You know, Paul is smart with his shot selection. He only takes what he likes.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allen before courtside. Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game. He talked about how he operates off the pocket.